Hello, and welcome back to more LingSync Screencasts. Today we're just going to be doing a very few basic use cases kinds of things, and this video is devoted to an imaginary elicitation session, so I don't actually have a consultant here with me, so I'm going to be my own consultant. So this is what we're imagining people will use the app for if they want to take a record of the work that they're doing with the consultant at that moment. So we have a little category here called Elicitation Session. You're going to want to edit your info in there to be accurate. You see with the full screen you get a few more fields to fill in. So this is a demo, numbers focused. I am my own consultant. I'm looking at Elicitation, and this is the date, this is the user, and that's the date entered. You can also add little notes here of any sort. I've done a demo of this type before, so this might look familiar to you. Okay, so now that we have a nice accurate elicitation session, let's make a new datum. Oops, sorry, a new datum. And I said it was numbers focused, so I'll just start typing a couple numbers. And when you'll notice that when you hit tab, the app starts to suggest things to you and fill in fields automatically, which is quite nice. So since I've used numbers as a demo in this same corpus before, the app has actually learned a couple things. So it's asking if I'd like to use the class 1 for note, which I would actually like to do because it just means 1, and it's a counting number. So these various fields here are judgment, so if this is an ungrammatical utterance, I'm going to use that sort of thing. Utterance itself, the morphemes in it, the gloss, and the translation. Those are all pretty self-explanatory, and they also have little, they have little info bits there. Here we go, that sort of explain what it is we intend by them. And then with these slightly opaque looking buttons, we have explanations for those too, so just hover and you can see it. Now that I've made a note datum, I would like to insert a new datum on my dashboard. And this one, I'm not totally sure if that A is a long A or a short A, dabu or dabu. Pretty sure it's long, but I'll just file it as to be checked so that I can go over it with a real consultant later. This little field here is for tags, so our tag system isn't totally up and running yet, but you can use that to sort of help sort your data and your information. I'll tag this number and counting like I did with the last one. Okay, so we used that one before to insert a new datum. This one duplicates the same datum to make a minimal pair. So if I just wanted to use that for a demo, then I might say a Google. Sure, I would like to use that class and those morphemes. So the app has seen this goal before, and it knows that it means an inanimate ending, which is quite nice for us. 2 entities, counting inanimate objects. And since it's an exact minimal pair with the one before, it's also labeled as to be checked, and it kept those tags. So that's kind of nice. We also have these two little buttons here. These are both for confidentiality and encryption types of things. All of your data are default confidential, but you can unmask them so that team members and so on can have a look at them. Okay, so let's say we had a lovely elicitation session, we got lots of data. Now what we want to do is use this data in a document of some sort. Let's say we already have some LaTeX file going, and we want to put this in it. We have some automatic little bits that you can copy and paste. That's kind of nice. So we've got, for commerce separated files there, you can use those in Excel and so forth. So that'll make like a little spreadsheet. This is LaTeX, like I said, and this is just sort of a pretty plain file. Like you might use this for Microsoft Word or, you know, wherever else you might be writing your folder or your documents. Okay, and that's pretty much it for basic data entry. Things save automatically, but you can always hit that just for security. Thank you for tuning in.